Welcome to SAT School. In this video, I'll explain how you can apply online to the Nova Scotia Nomini program through the Nova Scotia Demand Express Entry stream to immigrate to Canada. First of all, you don't need any job offer from Canadian employer. You need IELTS 6 or Canadian Language Benchmark CLB 7 and score 67 out of 100. If that sounds great to you, then stick with me. First thing first, you need to create an Express Entry profile. I have a separate video for Express Entry profile. Please click the I button above to watch that video. And then submit a complete application to Nova Scotia Office of Immigration through online application system. Through this program, you can immigrate to Canada with your family. There are two categories under the Nova Scotia Demand Express Entry system. Category A: Arranged employment in Nova Scotia, where you need a valid job offer from Canadian employer. In this video, I will not discuss on Category A. And the next is Category B: Paid work experience in an opportunity occupation. You should have at least 1 year of continuous full-time work experience. In case, if you have part-time work, it should be equal to 1 full year work experience, that is 1560 hours or more, in the last 6 years. It is not necessary to have a job offer from Canadian employer, but it does not harm if you could get one to increase your score. The list of occupations are financial auditors and accountants, other financial officers, professional occupations in advertising, marketing, and public relations, administrative assistants, accounting technicians and bookkeepers, civil engineers, registered nurses and registered psychiatric nurses, licensed practical nurses, college and other vocational instructors, paralegal and related occupations, social and community service workers. Please keep in mind, these lists of occupation may change over time, so make sure you check the website time to time. To be eligible for the Nova Scotia and Demand Express Entry stream, you need to meet the minimum requirements. They are a valid foreign diploma, certificate or credential, and its Educational Credential Assessment ECA by a designated body or valid Canadian educational credential. I have a separate video on Educational Credential Assessment. Please check the I button above to watch that video. Next, a minimum of 1 year of full-time or equivalent part-time paid work experience in Canada or outside Canada in the last 6 years. Next, a valid English or French language test. Remember, IELTS GT only, CELPIP GT only, or TEF, a French language test with Canadian Language Benchmark CLB 7 or IELTS 6 in each of reading, writing, listening, and speaking. To be eligible, you need to score at least 67 out of 100 points. The factors for which you can score points are education, language, work experience, age, arranged employment, and adaptability. For education, maximum point is 25. For ability in English and or French, 28. For work experience, 15 points. For age, maximum 12 points. For arranged employment in Nova Scotia, 10 points. For adaptability, maximum 10 points. You can score maximum of 25 points from education. For PhD, 25 points. For master's degree, 23 points. For 2 or more post-secondary degree or diploma, 22 points. For post-secondary degree or diploma of 3 years, 21 points. For post-secondary degree or diploma of 2 years, 19 points. For post-secondary degree or diploma of 1 year, 15 points. And for high school graduate, 5 points. You can score maximum of 28 points from your language test. Canada has 2 official languages, English and French. For English, IELTS and CELPIP. And for French, TEF. For the first official language, you need to score at least CLB 7 or IELTS 6 in each of speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Here is the comparison between CLB and IELTS. If you have French language with CLB level 5, then you can get 4 more points. You can score maximum of 15 points from your work experience. For the work experience, 6 years or more, 15, 4 to 5 years, 13, 2 to 3 years, 11, and for a year, 9. But if you have less than 1 year of experience, you are not eligible to apply for this category. The maximum score you can get from the age is 12. If you are under 18 years of age, you are not eligible. If you are 18 to 35 years of age, you will get 12 points. If you are 36 years of age, 11 points, and so on. The maximum score for arranged employment in Nova Scotia is 10. If you are applying for Category B, it is not compulsory to have a valid job offer. But if you could manage to have the one, you can add 10 more points on your application. Again, you don't have to worry for a valid job offer as long as you can score 67 out of 100. For adaptability, you can score maximum 10 points. Arranged employment for principal applicants, 5 score. Your previous study in Nova Scotia, 5. Your accompanying spouse or common law partner's previous study in Nova Scotia, 5 points. Your work experience in Nova Scotia, 10 points. Your accompanying spouse or common law partner's previous work in Nova Scotia, 5 points. Relatives in Nova Scotia, 5 points. And your accompanying spouse or common law partner's level of language proficiency, 5 points. Point to be noted, you must show that you have sufficient funds to successfully establish yourself and your family in Nova Scotia. Now, the question is where to get all these informations in detail. Don't worry, I will show you the link so that you can download it and go through them. Go to Google and type Nova Scotia Immigration. Click the first link. This is the official website of Nova Scotia government. Then click on Immigrate here. Next, click on Nova Scotia Demand Express Entry. Remember, applications will only be accepted online. For Category A, applicants with a job offer. Category B is for applicants with experience in an opportunity occupation. If you scroll down a little bit, you will find the eligibility requirement for both Category A and Category B. The most important is the application guide. Please click on the link. You can download the PDF file. I would definitely print all these and go through them in detail. You will get all the necessary information on how to process your application for both Category A and Category B. Like, you can find the list of opportunity occupations for Category B. What are the selection factors? The score for your education in detail. Similarly, your score for language test. Work experience. Age. Arranged employment in Nova Scotia. And adaptability. The document clearly explains the application process. Step 1 is you must create your Express Entry profile before you apply to the Nova Scotia nominee program. Step 2. Prepare and submit your NSNP application online. Go through all these steps. The next you will find is document checklist, like NSNP 100 application form for the principal applicant. Again, what are required supporting documents? So, go one by one. You will get all the essential information for your application. Now, the main point is the Category B is not open all the year around, if you read here. And most the applicants stop their process here. But the point to be noted, as soon as the application is open, it remains open for few hours. There is the huge number of applicants waiting for it to open. The smart applicants are well prepared beforehand. Remember, if you have your ECA report ready and language test result ready, then you can apply as soon as the application is open and keep yourself at the front line against other applicants. So, please do not stop your application just because you see that Category B is now closed. This is the time to be prepared and get ready all the required documents. Good luck to you all. This much for today. Thank you for being with me. I will meet you in next video. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can get the notification as soon as I upload my next video. Take care. See you.